गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की ओम सदाशिव समारंभां शंकराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् समस्त जनकल्याणे निरतं करुणाभयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्ततामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीं वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगा ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यां तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। अर्जुन उवाच ये शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमाहो रजस्तमः। श्रीभगवानुवाच त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु। सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत श्रद्धामयोऽयं पुरुषः यो यच्छ्रद्धस एव सः। यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः। अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भाहंकारसंयुक्ताः कामरागबलान्विताः कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तां विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्। आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु। Arjuna's question answered by Bhagavan Krishna. It is a special question by Arjuna. He noticed, he observed the world from his own reflection. He brought that question. Those who did not study scriptures, but they follow in their own way. So they belong to which category? Sattva, Tamasa, Rajasa. The Lord Krishna started. The three kinds of Shraddha. All the Shraddha comes from Swabhava. Swabhava comes from Purva Janma, experiences, impressions of Purva Janma. The Swabhava forms from the Swabhava, Shraddha comes from the Shraddha. The personality is getting framed. Now we are going to explain the different kinds of Shraddha. There are three kinds of, different kinds, three kinds. Before that he brought one idea, Shastra Vihidam Govar. It is not explained in Shastra, but they are doing their own, according to their own taste and their understanding. So they are not only torturing their body, they torture me also, who is living in this body. So yesterday we have studied all the things. This is the revision part. Now you can enter into other part. Are you okay? Are you happy?
Yes.
Relax. I am not asking any question. I will not ask. Simply listen. Whatever big nice picture I brought. Now see, the beginning itself plate. Today, food is special. Right? Food. We are going to discuss about food. It's very important. It creates a great effect in our mind. You will see. I am not telling you simply. We are going to study based on Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. All authoritative statement I will. Okay? That will be very useful. If you are a very serious student, you can pick up. If you are a very serious student, just note it down. Very serious, okay? Very serious means what? You take a book, as soon as you go to home, you take the book, write down and close it. Burn Navaratri Puja. Serious student, not take any notes. Whatever I pick up, that is enough. With that I will reflect. Okay, anyway. So we are going to discuss 4 topics. Krishna says, Aharastu api sarvasya. Ahara means ahriyate. It is to be eaten, swallowed by people. Ahriyate, ahara. Palahara. In Tamil we say palahara. Palahara, palahara. So ahara is very common. Ahara. So be sarvasya, all the people, not only those who are living in India. Sarvasya. So this is how Lord Krishna is embracing the whole humanity. Aharastu api sarvasya trividho bhavati priya. Priya. Everybody likes it. Priyaha ahara. Everybody in front of plate. Everybody sings song. Even though they do not know how to sing. All this dance, happiness. Priyaha ahara. Very nicely he brings. Priyaha ahara trividha bhavati. And not only aharam I am going to explain, along with ahara, other 3 topics also. But the yajnam, yajnam, tapaha, tapas. Already he told 2 slokas on tapas. Other than that, he is going to explain 3 kinds of tapas. Vrata, tata dhanam, charity. It's a very interesting topic because we are going to have donation, fundraising program. Every country is having fundraising program. This dhanam is very important. First you explain what kind of dhanam I have to do. 3 kinds of dhanam. We will see who is going to do tamasic dhanam, rajasic dhanam, sattvic dhanam. He is explaining that also. So 4 topic is going to explain Lord Krishna. Ahara, yajnaha, tapaha, dhanam. Food sacrifice. This sacrifice is not the sacrifice we heard from schools and community and other. The opponents of Sanatana Dharma. Sacrifice not cutting. Your sacrifice is yajna. Sacrificing your ego is called yajna. Austerity. In this tapaha, 3 levels of austerity. Sharira tapas, vak tapas, manas tapas also is included. So 3 slokas dedicated to 3 levels of austerities and 3 tapas, sattva, rajas, tamas. So when you go to tapas, we have 6 slokas. Okay, anyway, I am not worrying about number of slokas. You continue. So we will listen, you continue. Just I am telling you. Alms giving, this is charity. So 4 topics. Okay, now, Gurudev says, these verses are not to be misconstrued as ready documents to classify others. This warning is given. The warning is given by our Gurudev before going into study. He says, This is not meant for to study other people. Because we have 4 people in our home. Hey, you tamas dad. Papa, you also tamas. Mother, you are rajas. Father said. The remaining, what is the remaining? I am the sattvic. Mother says, you lost your balance. I am very strong, very healthy. I will tell you. Okay? Father, you are most tamasic person in this family. Amma said. 2 children. One is rajas, another is less rajas. Amma said, from Amma's angle. So if we classify others that studying this creates problem. Not only in our family, wherever you go, praise God. A self-study. So Gurudev says, this is warning, actually speaking. But if you are CEO and manager of the company, leader, then this person should classify internally, not outside. You bring it? Then only he can give job according to the shraddha, according to the ability. So manager, leaders, angle is a little different. But when we leave as a seeker, no need to classify, it may create problems. This is what Gurudev is giving warning. And he says, in Hinduism, in its essential beauty, is a subjective science for bringing out the fuller unfoldment. The purpose of study of Bhagavad Gita, to bring the unfoldment, fuller, how the rosebud blooms, the same, fuller unfoldment of the dormant potentialities in an individual's own personality. This is the purpose. Hinduism, the science, a subjective science. Whether it's read Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, and Brahma Sutra, all are subjective science, talking about ourselves. At the same time, we will understand others also. But mostly we have to give attention to us, to develop our potential, to unfold our potentialities. This is what first is giving the thought. Then you go on to the subject. Okay. In unraveling beauties of the soul and exploiting the strength of the heart, soul and the heart, each one will have to purify himself from the dullness of the mind and from the agitations of the rajas and keep oneself in the creative alertness of and spiritual glow sattva. Many people ask me, why we are studying this 3? When I come down in a few days, they ask me, 2-3 people ask, why? Why the 3? Gurudev says, you like this? A nice picture. Dullness of tamas we have, dullness of tamas. So we have to raise from dullness of tamas to agitations of rajas. From there we have to raise ourselves to spiritual glow of sattva. From that paragraph, the earlier paragraph only brought the lines. What is the purpose of studying 17th chapter? First, the topic, the caption we give. Reconstruct our personality, reconstruction of personality, resetting our personality by studying the 17th chapter, reconstruction. So if you understand we are a dullness of tamas, and we have to raise ourselves from tamas. Suppose we understand that, and we have to understand very honestly. Even if you ask, you belong to which category, just you go and ask anybody, they will tell, spiritual glow of sattva. How do you tell yourself about your spiritual glow? Because whenever I stand in front of mirror, some glow is coming in my face, particularly around my head. Aura I am getting. That's imagination. You will think about we overestimate our personality. Overestimation also problem, underestimation also problem. We have to see ourselves as it is. Then only we can understand whether we belong to tamas, rajas or sattva category. Suppose we are already a sattva, rajas level, from there we have to develop. If you understand, oh, why things are tamas, then we have to climb from tamas to rajas, rajas to sattva. This is personality development, we have to understand where we are, from there we have to develop. Is it okay? This is self-science, subjective science. Everybody, every seeker should understand about his own personality, and he has to analyze himself very honestly, and he has to understand where he is, from there he has to develop. This is what Gurudev says. For that only we are going to study. First you have to understand we belong to which category. For that we need to have data. How to get data? We have to study 17 chapters slokas. Then we can understand then we analyze, then we make our effort to go from one level to other level. Very scientifically it is elaborated, scientifically it is explained. Is it okay? Shall we go study about the 4 things? Say yes. Again and again Gurudev says this is self-study, not analyze to other people. Otherwise we will get into problem. Okay? We have to develop in our life, we have to study. Honest study. Now. We have to give music like this actually speaking. I cannot. 3 types of food habits. Very interesting topic. Big. 3 types of food habits. Very interesting topic. Krishna is talking about food habit, 3 types. Now, you like this chapati? It's the top view of chapati. This is the drone view of chapati. All and all. From North India it comes. Okay. Shall we chant this sloka? Nowhere you find this kind of description. You will appreciate Krishna's description of food. I think Krishna would have eaten all the things, including chapati and dal, in Dwarka. 8,000 years back, noted down everything. It is, that's why we call it eternal dharma, sanatana dharma, all over the world. The description is very nice, okay? Ayus sattva bala rogya sukha priti vivardhana rasya snigdha stira hridya ahara satvika priya. Actually, the ahara niyamanam, what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, all the descriptions should be given in Dharma Shastra. So, how to sleep, how to get up, okay? So, what to drink, what not to drink, what to eat, what not to eat, how you have to lead life, day-to-day instructions are given in Dharma Shastras. How to do namaskar for the elders. When the person does namaskar, abhivadana, what elders should chant when they give blessings. That's also is given there, Manusmriti and that. All the instructions. As the food instruction should, the smritis should describe, Dharma Shastras. Why Bhagavan brought here? Because the food creates impact, the personality. Personality connects with Atma. Therefore he brought all the things. Now, yeah, one by one I will bring. Don't write, I will bring. Don't write, I will bring. One by one. Decoding. Ayuhu, the food that increases life. He is giving general instruction. He never says this kind of food, this kind of garlic and onion and meat. He is not telling all this. You have to find according to your place where you are living, the weather condition where you are living, according to that you can decide. But food should increase the life. Ayuhu. Then food should give purity, sattva, purity. Okay, purity of the mind. The food should bring balam, strength. You should not take away our strength. When we drink something and we eat, it takes away all of the strength. Food it should give strength, balam. Arogyam, health should be very, very important. Arogyam is important. Our mothers, when they go to India, they make all the food. That medicine? Ayurvedic medicine food. The food or medicine? Ballara kanji. Ballara, that means soup. Ballara soup. What is pagakai? Bitter? Illa Karela. Karela curry. What is this Murugakai? Drumstick leaf. Drumstick leaf varuval, dry. Only half, everything has got half salt. Thank you. I will not get strength, I will lose everything. very good. She's making. When you make this kind of arogya, the healthy food, you should know how to make tasty also. Because the taste also should, fragrance also should. At the same time, you should look nice also. When you look at this, particularly the eggplant. See, eggplant, if you know if you know, suppose if you do not know how to make it properly, you look at the eggplant, you completely get away from food itself. One janma, you completely get away, the complete detachment of the food, the eggplant, the way they make it. Have you seen? I have seen. 50% detachment will get from the food. So there is an art to make it very nice. The presentation also very nice. Presentation. People are there how to make the eggplant. Super presentation, taste also. So when you make this kind of healthy food, in India, if it is India, I will tell mother should know. Here I should not say mother. Mother and father both should know. Living conditions is different. Both should know how to make sattvic food. It should be healthy, at the same time tasty, at the same time nice looking, nice fragrance also. Okay, arogyam should be there. Sukham. Sukham should be. It should create sukham. Preeti, cheerfulness. Okay? And it should, rasya, savory. Rasya means what? You should know, give me low, give me more. Rasam should be. Shall I give you payasam? Enough. This curry? Thank you. Why? It's not rasya. If you eat, you should be very nice to it. You have to enjoy that. That's rasya. Snigdha. I don't know how to read this, the word. You read yourself, I do not know how to read it. But snigdha. You should not be dry. You should not be dry. All the dry, the chips you get, you should not be like that. Snigdha means the wetness should be there. Stickiness should be there. Sthira, substantial. If you eat at least half an hour, 1 hour, it should be there. As sure it is going somewhere, I do not know whether I have eaten or not. Sthira, it should be there, at least 1 hour to digest. You should feel this, yes, I am full. Otherwise you keep on eating pori, what do you call pori? Puffed rice. 4 packets. Some kind of food. As you are eating it, you don't know where it has gone. So that is sthira. And the hrudya, agriyam. We should go with the body. Here our children are getting, when they take the nuts, they get, that should not be there. Hrudya. You should go along with the body. You see how Lord Krishna, the 10 points about sattvika food. I do not know whether if I complete 2 itself, it's very difficult. So we have to take the print out, put it in the kitchen. All the 3 slokas, I will bring Rajo Nachastik food also now, very interesting. If you have to have some, now I give you some suggestion that you are conducting so many competitions. You have this food competition. Okay? Let them bring the food. You have to cook and you have to bring. I will see all the 10. How you are judging? Are you sattva, bala, arogya, sukha, priti, vivardhana? Hridya, snigdha, rasya, sthira. All the things should be there. If everything is there, then happy food, you will give first prize. Alpha A category. Just I am giving suggestion. Okay? The future you think. This is sattvika food. Shall we go to next food? And this is sattvika. Do you agree with me? As much I don't do, but I heard here and there, because when you supply, therefore I brought. If it is not good, you note it down and tell me the next yajna, I will change it, okay? According to my knowledge, I brought. Is it sattvic food? You say yes? Yes. Don't see what is this. Simply you say yes. Is it sattvic food? Yes. This also. According to my knowledge, I brought. I like one thing in America. If I am wrong, please correct me. A very nice statement. We can do wrong things. Anyway, I am going to correct. It's very nice. This you like? Sattvic food? Yeah, sattvic. This chutney, this chutney. I'm very, when you take the photograph from Google, you should be a little careful because the curry I do not know, is this chicken or patani, I do not know. But it is not looking like otherwise, therefore I brought. This all, is it okay? This is meant for the person who is living in the hospital. Is that healthy food? Person has got fever, he gets this. I mean, go to Lanka, Sri Lanka, this is very national food. Sri Lanka national food. So these are a sattvic kind of food. Okay? Sadhya. Why I brought this sadhya? Because Onam is going to come now. Today also we had a sadhya, big sadhya. Okay? Onam. All this is a very sattvic kind of food. Okay? Now, you like it. Unnecessarily brought all the things and tempting us. Simply to know about sattvic food. Okay? Now, shall I go to next food? Rajasic. Now you get power also, okay? You look nice when you take this. Otherwise, I will show you one more bulky shape also. You look very heavy, very, healthy. Now, you like this food? If you like that, this is Rajasic food, we have to be very careful. Even though you like, you should not say yes, you have to say no only. At least in class. Now I will ask you like it, you have to say no, okay? So sattvic food, these are the 10 aspects he brought. The 10 aspects should be there. Gopi is not chicken. Don't know. Gopi Manju, the heart. Okay, now, what are the qualities of Rajasic food? Very interesting. Very interesting. We have to take this as a big topic because it has an effect on our mind. Katvam lalavana yushna. Therefore, you have to study little Sanskrit. Katvam lalavana yushna. Tikshna ruksha vidahina. This is the sloka itself, Tikshna ruksha. The sloka itself is very hard. Tikshna ruksha vidahina. Ahara rajasa syeshta. Dukkha shokhamaya pradaha. This gives for the product of the pain, grief and dukkha, pain, grief, shoka, amaya, disease. This will create. Now see how he is giving the list. Rajasam, katu, bitter. Bitter, they like bitter taste. The coffee, one shot, two shot coffee. Like, what is that? Very special. Appa. One time somebody espresso. Espresso. Yes, espresso. No. The coffee, we are very much coffee. India, particularly Tamil Nadu, coffee. Only coffee is whole prana. All Pancha prana is made up of coffee only. People from Tamil Nadu. Espresso. The first time you have. How much? Any shot you give. That is a good bit. Total black. Very little only. You drink as it goes. And the person doesn't know you have to sip and drop by drop. Then drop. What is there? Tasty. Sir, for you it is tasty. For me it is bitter, kashayam. Like kashayam. But people are there in this world to drink this kind of coffee also that taste it. Bitter, katu. We think that this is, the taste is there, Shraddha is there, different personalities are there. Aharastopi sarvasya, Krishna is classifying, this kind of people also is there. We should not criticize, but the personalities are existing. Katu, bitter, amla, sour. Always some people they use this amla. Particularly if you go to Tamil Nadu, they have mango urga. Mango, the dry mango. I don't know how to. Vattal, mango vattal. Have you understood? Slice. Here you get mango slice, sweet mango slice. Some people they in the dry 24 hours something they sour taste. They like the different kind of sour. You may be thinking, you like it? Very tasty. Shraddha, tasty Shraddha. And some people, the lavana, salai. Lavana, they put more salt. Atyushna, excessive hot, particularly with the coffee. Boiling coffee, the way steam is coming. Excessive hot. Anything. The rice also excessive hot. You cannot put your hand. Okay, take a spoon. Put it there. Your stomach will bite. It's okay. Excessive hot. Many people. Excessive. They like Rajasi kind of. Anything you eat, Atyushna. Ushna itself is very hot. Atyushna. They like it, this kind of. Tikshna. How will you pronounce this? Panjan. But not as a Punjan? P-U-N-P? No, Panjan. Tikshna. Very hot. It burns everywhere. Tikshna. Very sharp. Okay? Atyushna, Tikshna. Ruksha. Very dry. You take some kind of vattal. Particularly, not potato is very soft. Potato. Which is very hard. You forgot? Tapioca? Tapioca. Just click. They hurt somewhere, okay? I'm not telling after that, that's all. Very hard. Dry. Ruksha. You see the direction. All this Rajasic food is like the Ruksha. You don't know how Krishna listing out all the each and every aspects of food. You know, appreciate Krishna Mandir Jagadguru. What a great teacher, noticing everything, bringing here, not forgetting anything. I'm listing out all to Arjuna. Arjuna is amazed. Idahinaha burning. So particularly the karam mandal, what is it? Karam? Spicy. The red chili is little black, the green them. Okay, leave it. Give me. Already we are paying money, leave it. Oh. You cannot sit near this kind of people. They get the tears also. Sound. If you sit next to this kind of people, I tell you again, you lose taste, interest for whole food. That Janma is last Janma for us to get liberation. Food is a great attraction. You lose all the interest. The person who is eating, making sound. Burning it. After eating also the whole mouth is burning. But they like it. The interesting point is, the Satvika food, they like it, this kind of thing. It's not Satvika food, it's listing. They like this kind of food, therefore this is called Satvika food. Getting it? So once in a while we come to this kind of, we don't like it, but once in a time when you get it, you eat. That is because of the karma you are eating. But here Krishna is listing out the people, they order this kind of thing, they are wanting it, they like it and enjoy it. This is called Satvika food. You getting the point? Yeah? You getting the point? Dukkha Shoka Amaya Prada. What is the product of this? Such foods produce pain, grief and disease. Because hard chili, what that? Chili parota is gone. Chili parota, kuttu parota, danga. They will hit. You have to go to Tamil Nadu and live at least 6 months, you know. You come to understand everything about life. The music like they will hit. chili powder was gone. Chili was very hot and great, it's not digesting properly. The man is sitting somewhere else 3 days, not going to office. Why? Disease. Getting it? Pain also. The heart is pain. The stomach is pain. Whole mouth is pain. I cannot talk. I cannot eat. I cannot talk. It's okay, but I cannot eat. There's more painful. So it creates pain, grief, and disease. This is a product of that. Okay? So this is Rajasic food. Now I'll show you Rajasic food. You tell me this is good or bad. Okay? Rajasic. Okay, Rajasic. Now this is Rajasic chili. Okay? These are connected with the Rajasic, onion, garlic. Once in a while we take it, that is okay. But you, whole life, every day you take it, this is called Rajasic. Okay? Put it there. You just crush and put it there. Okay? Nicely? Now put it Rajasic. Therefore you keep like this one. Now, very interesting. Tamasic food. I want to know Tamasic food. Now see, there itself you understood, okay? But you should not curse me, you should not scold me, okay? Just like bringing to a notice. Okay, you tell me that's good, but I do not know. Simply bring to notice, okay? You should not curse me. Actually, we are eating this only, want to do it is our lifestyle, that is okay. But Krishna is bringing all the things to our notice. And afterwards we will decide, okay? Yatayamam gatarasam Uti paryushitam sayat Uchishtamapi chamedyam Bhojanam tamasapriyam. Krishna says this kind of Bhojanam tamasapriyam. He likes it and take it. There's a priyam. He likes it actually. This kind of Bhojana, he just like. Love it, like it. What kind of food? Now, he is listing it out. Tamasic food. Yatayamam, stale. Yatayam means I cooked it last week. I put in the Yama means with the time. Okay? Time. And Gurudev is giving the time. So how you divide the whole day, when you cook, and it is kept morning, whatever you cook, we keep this, that. We made idli morning. 10, 12 idlis. Then we keep it in the fridge. And evening you are coming from the office, you take the idli and smash it. And put some chili powder, just to make the upma. What is upma? Idli upma. Why you are not making idli upma? Morning you cannot make. The fresh idli. You did. The evening only idli upma will give. Yata yama means one time you made, other time you are eating it stale. Yama means time. It's beyond the time. So when you cook, you have to eat, then and there itself. You have to exhaust, clean it. Yata yama. Last month I made this puli kodamu. Puli kodamu, puli kaichal. I don't know how to tell you in English. Puli means tiger, kaichal means fever. Tiger fever. If you go to Tamil Nadu, they ask it, all the teachers will ask it, talk in English, in Tamil Nadu. It's food. One teacher, what are we eating? What is this food? It's looking black color. Because you are compelling the students to talk in English in India. What is this? In Tamil it's a puli kaichal. Because you are asking me to talk in English. Tiger fever means tiger fever. Not tiger fever. Fever means kaichal. Puli means tiger. So puli kaichal, tiger fever. Teacher got confused. You tell in Tamil itself. Old kind of. So the old kind of food creates this kind of effect. Because here both of you are working, going to office. You are coming evening. You are so tired. How can you make sattvic food? You sattva bala arogya. There is no arogya, there is no eye. How can I make this food? It's very interesting, but here you get all the best quality. All best quality exported to your place only. You get everything fresh, everything best. All rice. Ordinarily you are eating basmati here. There in India, most of the people eat the ration rice. Ration rice is yatayam, it's not yatam ration rice, yatayam. Ration rice for 5 years, 4 years, but we're getting it. This one we know. Those people, they consume, they know the quality of it. Here everything we get. So you can make your life very sattvic. Morning, little patra you can have, no need to have big. Because only 2 people. If it is Yagadashi, just keep it upside down, that's all. Ekadashi. So you make a small bowl and you can make it very simple. Everything you can make it very, half an hour you can make it because you have everything. All comforts, all facility you have, you can make your life with a sattvic food. But you have to make effort. Just a suggestion only. Otherwise, make everything for 1 week. Keep everything in the fridge. In the box. Zoing! Zoing! So, Gurudev says this is tapasik. Like great. Therefore, I am not able to think, I am not able to be very active. Be very active. Okay? You decide, just I am giving the suggestion. I am not telling anything. Krishna only tells, okay? Yatayam and gata rasam, tasteless. Because when time goes on, naturally the taste also will go. Gata rasam. Rasam is not there. Puti, decayed, spoiled. Puti means very nice kind of smell will come. I am not describing, otherwise you will not eat it. That's called puti. Nice smell. Rather than wait for to get that kind of smell. It's very fresh. I don't like it. Let it be there. After 2 days only, when you open, nice smell. This is tamasa priyam. They like this kind of food only. They like decayed food. Paryushitam, rotten. You have to, rotten, I am not giving more description. It's not nice, okay? Rotten. You understood what is rotten. Uchishtam, refused. It means Tamil we say chill. Somebody has taken that, the remaining part the person takes it. That is to be avoided, particularly the seeker. Uchishtam. About our culture, first we cook and we offer the Lord, then we will take it. Before offering this is called Nivedya. After offering it is called Prasad. So make it divide touch. Then you have it, that will have positive impact on your mind. And the person who have eaten, you should not take it. Okay? The Uchishtam you should not eat. Uchishtam means leftover. Taken by someone, you should not touch. Refuse. That is tamasic food. And you say, I don't want to waste. Sir, I don't want to waste. It's okay. So before itself, you should have taken it. Now they touched it, you are taking from it. You getting it? And, okay, 50-50 biscuit you got. Half biscuit they have, half is Uchishtam. There is no Uchishtam, excuse me. You getting? If you open chips, okay. And somebody is taken, isn't it? Chips, bottle is big. This is Uchishtam, put it in the dustbin. You have to be very practical, okay? What is Uchishtam, you should understand. The cooked food, somebody touch it, there only the Uchishtam comes. I hope you are getting the point. Okay? Right. Otherwise, you bring 10 apple, 1 apple somebody took. Hey, you touched the apple basket, then whole basket has become Uchishtam. Is it too much? You are practicing Bhagavad Gita too much. Everything in dustbin. Where is apple basket? But dustbin. Why? Uchishtam abhi chame. Ayyo. We should know where, how we have to understand. Okay? Uchishtam. Cham amedyam, impure. Impure. Those who are having pets in their home, they have to be very careful. Not touching the pet and cooking. Amedya, impure. So they have to maintain this properly. That's what. Okay. Pet is pet, but the pet should not come here. You just don't touch it before. After cooking, shall I touch it? There also. You have to be a little careful. Impure, you understand what are impure. The category of impure. So when you come to Yatayamam, Gatasam, Bhuti, Paryushitam, Uchishtam, Amedyam, all these things are impure. This is Tavasapuriya, they like it. But I will show you, you should not mistake me, okay? This is what I am going to show, okay? I do not know whether it is good, but the doctors, those who are here, they understood. Okay? If food gives you the strength, balam, arogyam, then it's okay. I do not know whether it is good, but this is fancy not only here, there also. Everywhere it's fancy. I do not know whether it's tamasi food or not. You have to decide. I do not know about this, what you have to tell me. Or we call it junk food, okay? Now, so I removed some kind of, the company name was there, I removed it. Okay, you know this. I heard this kind from some kind of the chicken or from they made it for so many days, it's lying there, okay? I do not know, all kinds of drinks. I removed the name. The full bottle was that I removed. Now you can understand what bottles are there. Okay? All the junk food, you know this. We are compelling our children not to go behind junk food. Because you know very well what kind of the problem they get. What kind of problem? This is the problem. It's very difficult, the sweet, junk food, okay? Unhealthy drinks, all these things. Otherwise they will take like this. Even then junk food is not going from the hand. Okay? All these problems. This makes sure that mental vritti, shraddha. It's very clearly Bhagavan described what is satvika food, what is rajasika food, what is tamasic food. Very clear. I have understood. If something happens when we are traveling somewhere from, we are going to India, whatever they give, everything is tamasic food only. Are you getting it? Yata yama, what should I do? What should I do? Take some water and sprinkle on it. You cannot avoid. You get it? If you are not able to avoid it, an unavoidable situation, maybe it's very hot or very yatayamam, gatarasam, it's not good. If it is not good, completely no need to touch. Because the rotten and impure you should not do. But some few things you have to take it. These are apat dharma you have to take and protect your life. It's allowed. You getting it? We are not liking it and making it and tasting it. We have to understand very properly because we have to live practical life. Unavoidable situation is okay, you have consume it, that's all. But what Krishna describes here, people, they wanted it, they liked it, they loved it, they want to have throughout their life. This is what he says. In an unavoidable situation, you have this kind of thing, nothing is there, only Coke is there, there is no, but I want to do, water also is not, drink the Coke. What to do? You get the point? This is the bread, this is the food. 3 days back they packed it. I don't want. This people, those who are serving, they do not know. What is yam? It was old food. I will not take. So all the things, whatever the discipline we follow, wherever we are, sometimes the discipline will go out of our control. At that time we have to adjust and we have to be very practical. When we come down to our normal life, then we follow our discipline. Getting it? Morning 5 o'clock I used to do japam. You are telling me 5 o'clock everybody is sleeping. Oh, the flight. Getting it? Very practical. No need to disturb this one. So mentally hurt. I need to do puja. You cannot ask, bring commander, bring water, I will do puja. It's a very small place. You cannot. So during this kind of period, how to understand, how to follow dharma, apat dharma. Then you have to adjust and you have to eat whatever you want. Whatever is given, because 30,000 feet, the top you are flying, to get water itself is big challenge. There many people are fighting there also. I don't want this, I paid this, I want this, sir. One time one lady was fighting with the food. When I would go back, when I was going back, one said, in 2 hours you are going to get down in Chennai. 2 hours. It's within 2 hours. You are fighting with the small something she didn't give. But she, I was sitting there. The husband is sitting there and this wife, she created so much of problem for simple alpa food. And this fellow is kept going to Buddha Mother. And he has to say, people are watching. And this the lady who is serving, okay, air host, she was sitting there and was asking her, this is what available. I try my best. Just she was making excuse. She has got very hard heart. I want to have like. I should have told something, but I should not tell anything. Why unnecessarily you are entering into their problem? It's a public problem what you are doing, disturbing others. Suppose at that time our pilot says, just going to crash in half an hour, finish. Suppose, all keep ready yourself to go to Kailas. What about your food there? You would adjust, you would understand. People are going from one place to other place. Everybody is, when you are in the flight, you are in the mouth of Lord Yama. Really, you are Lord, anything may happen. So many news we are getting from, if all of the karmas is strong, we will get down. Otherwise, from there we will go to Kailash all together. That's all. With the passport and the visa. There you are fighting for the food. So you have to understand, this is 30,000 feet, what you are getting is grace of the Lord. Grace of the Lord. You may give for money, but what money will work there? 30,000 feet, sir. If it goes, small bone also, it's very difficult to get. You have to thank God. So there we have to understand what kind of food system we have to follow. The Krishna says, if you like it, you belong to that category. If you like and you make it, then you belong to Rajasiga. You like this kind of old food, you are Tamasa. If you like this kind of, occasionally something happens, I have to swallow something to survive. Then that is not belong to this kind of Shraddha. You have to understand it. And you have to go with life, very practically. Is it okay? And this is a very famous quote. Last time I was going one place, Yajna. There it is written, you are what you eat, in one of the dining hall. Last time, in Kansas only I saw this. Okay, brother, you are what you eat. This is very popular quote wherever you see. This is actually Upanishad quote. Upanishad quote, they have written in English. I will tell you where it is mentioned, okay? You are Chandogya Upanishad Adhyaya, Panchama Kanta. 5th canto, 6th chapter, Chandogya Upanishad Samaveda. Okay, you can tell proudly this is our quote, it is mentioned in Samaveda, Chandogya Upanishad. You have to be very proud to say this, you are what you eat. Now say, Chandogya Upanishad says, that is Sattvic food only brought. That is Bonda, this is Idli. That is coconut chutney, that is Sambar, okay? You may be having doubt, therefore I myself explain. Chandogya Upanishad says, Annam Ashitam Trida Vidiyate. Whatever we eat, it goes inside. Krishna sitting there, Aham Vaishwanura Bhutva, Praninam Deham Ashritaha, Prana Pana Samayata, Pachamenam Chatavid. So 4 kinds of food we eat. Bhojyam, Bhaksham, Lehyam, Lehyam. These are 4 kinds we eat. And he is cooking there and sending to all the parts of the body. So whatever we eat, that is divided into 3 parts. Okay, now see. Annam, so when we eat whatever, the solid food, Stavishtaha, Madhyamaha, Anishtaha. Stavishtaha means very stula. Madhyamaha means Madhyama, middle. Anishtaha means very sukshma. The food we consume, all the stula aspect has become Purisham. It goes out of the body. Okay, the unwanted things will go out of the body. Anything, even if they take the sugar cane also, you take only rasam, unwanted you just throw it. Sthulam will go out of the body. Madhyamam, then mamsam. Madhyama part of the food becomes mamsam. The subtle part becomes tan manaha. Subtle part of the food will become mind. You getting the point now? Now see, you are what you eat. Getting the point? What is this? From Samaveda, Chandogya Upanishad says this. Scientifically, it classifies. Okay, the mantra also. There's another thing, whatever you drink, that also divided into 3 sections. Apaha, pitaha, okay? Whatever you do, okay. Some entertainment. Is it okay? Apaha means water, whatever you drink. Now you have to be very careful what to drink. I am not telling. Whatever you drink, that's all. Just come on. You just fill it. What will you drink? I am telling about only water, then you fill it up. Hard drink, soft drink, whatever the drinks. When you drink stavishta, the stoolam part has become tanmutram. It goes out, urine. Stoolam. Madhyamaha lohitam. Whatever we drink, the madhyama part becomes blood. Okay? Blood also should form from this kind of drinks. Anishtaha. What we get, the subtlest part of the drinks becomes prana. As if you drink water, you get prana. If you drink Coca-Cola or pant, or some other thing. What about coffee? Coffee also prana. Those who are drinking, the prana only. Tea also prana. Special prana. But other something which damages body, then okay. Other colored drinks, yesterday I told that I do not know whether it is prana or some other. But whatever we drink, now see, tanmutram, tanlohitam, prana. From the water we get prana shakti, from the food we get mana shakti. Now one more thing also is telling. Tejaha shitam. Tejaha means ghee. What ghee has got effect? You have to add ghee. In our tradition, after rice they will pour ghee. In the idli, pour ghee. Without anything, just pour ghee and drink it. This ghee is very important aspect of food. They will add it. Why particularly ghee? Tejaha, stavishtaha asti. The stoola aspect of ghee will become asti. Asti means what? Bones. Stoola. Madhyama aspect become majja. Inside the bone you get this majja. What do you call it in English? Man. That becomes madhyama. And stoola aspect of the ghee, vak. There were those who are chanting Vedic mantras. They used to take more ghee. Om, they chant like this. Others, Om. Why you are? Vak is not very powerful. You are not eating ghee. When you eat ghee, you get vaksha. Powerful. Without volume. Oh. You getting it? The subtle aspect of food becomes mind. That's the point here. Okay? Now. Now, annam, apaha, tejaha. Okay, this is consolidated report. Now, essence of food is mind. Now you see, you are what you eat. Essence of food becomes mind. Essence of water is prana. Essence of is speech. Now you see the food impact in our system. What is talking? Our Upanishad is talking so scientifically, classified very systematically. Therefore, we have to go with this kind of proper food system. I have seen, I was there 5 years in Sri Rangam, Trichy. There are many people, the traditional Brahmins they live. You know how they dry their cloth? They have big bamboo stick. They'll put somewhere in the height. Here you dry everything in machine, washing machine. Washing and drying also washing. Traditionally nobody should touch. Wherever they go, they make their own food. They will not get any food from outside. They will not get the water, they never eat from the water. The traditional Brahmins in Sri Rangam, I know them. What they are doing is too much. Whatever you have to eat, what you are doing like. Now when I study Upanishad, I understood. Okay, therefore they are doing this. They are very, very careful about their mental vritti. The food has got different about the mental vritti, the impact of mental vritti, mind vritti. Therefore they are very careful. Okay? Therefore Krishna is bringing 3 kinds of food. You understood. What is importance of now 3 types of sacrifice. We'll go there. Food is very big topic. We understood what is sattvic food, what is tamasic food, what is rajasic food. Occasionally, when we come this kind of food, we can eat. There's no other food. But mind should not like it. When mind likes this kind of food, tamasic, rajasic, sattvic is classified. Is it okay? Very clear? 3 kinds of sacrifice, 3 types. Aphala kankshi yajnaha. Are you okay? Three kinds of japa. Ucha japa, manda japa and mental. Manas japa. You are doing manas japa. You take daily, what you have to take? Ghee. Suggestion. Cancers should eat more ghee. Just pour ghee only. Oh, you see, they have a different voice. I think you are not eating ghee, that's the problem. Water also you should be very careful. Why you should not drink this kind of water? Reason is given. Why you should not do at the take? The reason is given. Mind becomes like that. Product of food. Water, ghee. Okay, will you eat ghee tomorrow onwards? Today night itself you take ghee. But I do not have anything. What do you take? Ghee and drink it. That's it. Should be added. Okay? Aphala kankshi yajnaha. You should come. Aphala kankshi yajnaha. See, you drank this ghee in Purva Janma. The effect is there. Okay, effect is there. Okay? And when you chant, you should not feel very shy. You are highly educated, but you feel very shy. Sometimes you will not sing bhajan. Govinda, Govinda. Why you are feeling shy? Highly educated. When you become so educated, when you become clap your chant Bhagavad Gita, Shri Bhagavan. Sometimes we feel that kind of inhibition. You have to break it. You break it. That also for the unfoldment of personality. Getting it? Because it's a different kind of it. We have to break that also. You know, I was a very serious person. Huh? You? Very serious. How you are, but not in the same way. Very serious. Quiet person. Huh? Unbelievable. When we studied 3 years Vedanta course, I did in Tamil course. Okay. Because Vedanta says, quiet, calm, shama, dhamma, paramata, diksha, shraddha, samadha. Silence, quiet, mauna, brahman, satyam, jnana, ananta. This is 3 years Vedanta. When we laugh also, you will not, make sound. Very silently. Why? Shantam, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, Shantam, Advaita. You misunderstood the 3 years finished. Because only you study and reflect on it. Not much activity. 3 years, Tamil Vedanta. Then I was posted Trichy. First my posting is Trichy. I went there, I started conducting class. I go there, I conduct the class, I will not make any joke and all. Seriously, because this is Brahma Vidya you are giving. What is there to make any joke and all? Huh? Atma Satya, Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya. Everything is illusion, only Atma. Then you have to close in between your eyes also. Why you are teaching Brahma Vidya. After that, you complete the class, Om Shanti, Shanti. After 1 month, these people, okay, the center people, they reported me. What kind of brahmachari you send here? Your brahmachari comes and conducts the class and goes. He is not giving any answer for our question. Very serious fellow. What kind of training? 1993 to 95 I finished. Then I went and, after some time, I went and I met our Swami, who trained me. And he asked me, sit down. I don't know, what are you doing? Conducting classes, Vedanta class. Then I got a report that you are not doing correct syllabus, correct slokas, everything. It's not that you are not talking to people. Yeah, I'm talking. 1 hour I'm talking to class, in the class. No, I'm not telling that after that. So you are not very free with the people, you are so tight and very, what do you call, very serious person. And he told you, you are a missionary, you have to move with the people and you have to go with them. And all the things he told. This is the last meeting. First meeting. After that he didn't call. Then he told, then I understood. Other than I can make it. Then I came. Then whole my system is changing. Now you see me. You see me. How I behave. If I tell a very serious person, you see this, hey, joking. Very interesting. The first yajna when I went there, when 1 month, one yajna was going there, next center. I was posted there. Another Swami was conducting yajna there. So in between he has to go to somewhere. So just I am posted there, just 10 days back only. That Swami is going out. He is conducting everything in English. I do not know even one sentence to talk in English. Local Tamil. In the Chennai Tamil. I don't know, he was conducting everything in high English. And he went, he asked me to conduct for 2 days only. You conduct yajna for 2 days, I will come back. I went, 200, 300 people sitting. And everybody is expecting new brahmachari, just now he finished, fresh one. They were expecting that I will talk the same style. His style is very high, my style is totally local and totally low class. Tamil. I started in Tamil. Slowly after 5 minutes people started walking there. In 2 days, 200, 300 people has become 100 people. Even the organizers got upset. They are coming back in my back. Swamiji, class is very nice, but people are going. In 1 hour I finished 5-6 slokas. But you have to take at least 2 slokas for 1 hour, half an hour. It went like that. It was so serious. You getting it? Why I told this story to you? Why? The inhibitions, we have to break it. Therefore, I told my own story to you. Anyway, wherever, if you are very tight, then it's. But life will become very tight. Already you are very serious in the company and office. When I come to home, just jolly, very easy going. It makes our life very easy. If anything happens, and all we know how to make it easy. Take it easy also. Life is very easy. Therefore, you have to chant the shloka louder. That is the point. Oh, story, yes. It was also like that only. Then it slowly changed. Okay? Making life very easy. What is there to take it? One day we have come, one day we have to quit the place. Just enjoy the shloka with people, our own people. And make a joke and laugh. And just make it. Okay? Shall we chant now? Suma jolly. Afala kamshivir yajnaha. Very good. Vididrashtoya ichyate. Yashtavyameveti manaha. Samadhaya satvikaha. Afalakamshvihi yajnaha. That sacrifice, yajnaha means sacrifice, yajnam. This is not the sacrifice what you are doing with the Agni Kundam. That is also sacrifice. The sacrifices in Gurudev's commentary will say, all come together, they drop their ego and they do what that? Work for the welfare of the society. Yajnam, this is what he explained, third chapter and all. Traditionally also yajnam. You make Agni Kundam, you bring all the people, you do yajnam for the welfare of the world. What Vishwamitra Rishi did in Balakanda of Ramayana. Vishwamitra Rishi wanted to do yajnam, welfare of the world. Lokakshemartham doing a yajnam. The Rakshasas, gang of Rakshasas used to come and they used to spoil. Therefore Rama, you have to come and protect yajnam. So that kind of traditional yajnam also yajnam. The modern world we do not do any yajnam. So what kind of yajnam? Dropping our ego and working for the welfare of the society. That is called yajna. So Gurudev gives elaborate commentary in third chapter. Yajnata karmano yatra logoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kauteya mukta sangha samacha. These are the shlokas we study. Apala kangshibihi, that sacrifice which is offered by men without desire for food. Apala, pala means fruit. Apala, there is no fruit. Apala kangshibihi, without desire for fruit. Wherever you go to Bhagavad Gita without doing for fruit, without being for fruit, it's sometimes irritating. Wherever you go and study Bhagavad Gita, don't attach with the fruit. Then detach. Then do work. Whenever you see this kind of statement, you are completely bored again and again. Then never again. What is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? Do your work, don't worry about fruit. Okay. Without looking at the fruit, how can I work? Fruit the first, then only work comes. You go to office, you just take anything. First, what is profit? Like, what is the profit of the company? How we have to get it? Sir, according to the philosophy, you should not think about profit, sir. Just work. First you get out from the company. You not only you spoil yourself, you are spoiling other people also. Without desire for the fruit, you have to work. As an enjoyed by the ordinance, the firm faith that sacrifice is a duty is sattvic or pure. Without expecting the food, you have to do fruit, you have to do yajna. Vididrashta, according to the laws laid by the scriptures. So you do yajna according to rules and regulation. How it has to be done? You have to do. Yashtabhya vevedi manaha samadhaya. Controlling our mind and under control, we have to do the yashtabhya. It is to be done. It is my duty to be done. Therefore, I am doing it. Now, in the olden days, you can understand the yajna means yajna itself. Now, in the modern days, how we have to understand, Gurudev says, the yajna means kamya karma, nishuddha karma, we have to do it. We have to avoid it. Kamya karma, desire. With desire, the action when you do with the desire, it creates vasana, it binds. Therefore, we have to give it up. Nishuddha karma, all the criminal activities the man should give up. So, nishiddha. And two things we have to do, nitya karma, nainitya karma. It is to be done. Daily activity and nainitya occasion. Daily means not going to office only. When nitya karma means they think that daily they are taking bath or brushing and eating. That is not nitya. Oh, daily I do nitya karma, nityam I do. That going to office and serving the society from morning 7 o'clock till evening 9 o'clock, whatever we do, everything is nitya karma, including office work. So we can divide it as a personal work, it is an official work. Whether it is personal or official, both are nitya karma. So what is given to us as a work by the Lord, we have to do it. Nainitya karma is occasional work. Occasionally we get some work. Somebody is not well, they are in the hospital, we have to go. Something happened in that house, we have to go and attend. Some marriage program, we have to go. 60th marriage, you have to go. 60th marriage also, same person is getting married to the same person. Not another. You are getting it. 80th, same marriage. Again and again, same marriage. The same person you are getting married. Again. This is a tradition. So many years I am living with you. I am very happy. They have their own lifestyle and own comedies there. You know, you go to, there is one place near Nagapattinam, the temple. The temple name is Trikkadai. Yes, Trikkadai. Near Nagapattinam. You go there, the temple is filled with the marriage only. 60th marriage, all old. It's not looking like 60, 80. Occasionally, you have to attend that. The people will be very happy. The child is getting Upavidhi. You have to attend this. Occasional duty. Once in a while, our friends, they come and they ask us to attend. We have to attend. This is also included in Nitya Karma, Naimitya Karma. Occasional duties we have to do, Nitya Karma we have to do. You have to do this kind of work without expecting the fruits. You have to bring your best. Okay? And Krishna says, Yashtavyamevedi. You have to do it. Yashtavya means you have to do it. Avyat pratyam. Those who study Sanskrit, they know. Avyat, you have to do. There is no other way. No other. With a firm faith that sacrifice is a duty. As a duty, Yashtavyam, it is to be done. So I am doing it. Gurudev used to say that there are two kinds of society in this world. One is a duty-oriented society, another one is a right-oriented society. This is my right. Okay, people are taking the flag. I want to get my right. In our Bharat, in our India, we are not right-oriented society. We are a duty-oriented society. The mother is doing all the things for the child. This is my duty, I have to take care. Mother says. Father says, my duty to give protection, to give money, to give support. The child says, this is my duty to study. You're getting it? If you go to a country, everybody is doing their duty. That's it. We say, Kadama. It is my duty. It's not my right. Right means we are demanding. Duty means we are sacrificing for other persons. It's very nice. Gurudev says, Bharata Bhumi, India is not right-oriented society, it is duty-oriented society. What a great classification. You have to be very proud. We are not taking, Bharata is not taking, asking the right. Bharata sacrificed his life for Rama. Rama sacrificed his life for father. The father sacrificed his life for the mother, Kaikeyi. So if you take Ramayana, the Bharatiya culture, everybody is sacrificing for other person. The whole family binds together based on sacrifice only. Very interesting characters. Very interesting. The duty oriented. We are bound by duty. I don't know, you have to appreciate it. Yashtavyamevedi. It is to be done. Without expecting the fruit, we have to do it. Oh. Many times we are the fruits without expecting the fruits. Has got some doubt. Are we clear about it? Without expecting fruit, we have to do our duty. Are we clear about it? Say no. No, half yes. The fruits belong to future period of time. The fruits will come after. And the waste of the present, and to waste the present in anxiety over the future is indeed an unintelligent policy of existence. Now very simply I can tell you. Can I tell you very simply? Can I get one apple? The apple. Because there's a fruit. Fruit means fruit. That's a few seconds I will tell you. Karma Yoga I will tell you. Okay, explain Karma Yoga. Apalakakshu Virajna means Karma Yoga only. He is speaking about Karma Yoga. Very simply you can understand. Thank you. This is fruit. What is this? In Sanskrit it's a palam. What is it? Palam. Why we offer this palam to the Lord? This is not apple palam. This is our karma palam. You get it? Our karma palam is very subtle. So this is a symbolic of offering our karma pala at the feet of the Lord. Therefore in Sanatana Dharma we offer the fruits to the Lord. Whatever, all kinds of pala. The banana is there, apple is there, orange is there, tangerine. That is the watermelon is there. Why watermelon? Big karma phala. Different fruits are there. All the actions bring different fruits. We offer. Symbolic meaning. Okay, now. Krishna says, whole Bhagavad Gita. Just I am bringing this point. Gurudev also brought this point here. Okay? Fruits belong to future. Getting it or not? Fruit belongs to future. Futures. I work. Krishna says, work in the present. Gurudev also says. Future, fruits belongs to future period of time. Okay? Fruits. I am living in the present. When you are living in the present, you nitya karma, go to office, take care of your personal life, your personal life and family life. Family life, what are the duties you have to do? You do it. In the office duty, you have to do it. You can do office duty in the home also. Home duty not in the office. Office duty sitting on the home work. Everything you are doing. When you are doing this work, it is given by Almighty Lord. You have to understand that. Keeping that attitude. This is the family, this is the family members, this is the office, everything is ordered by the Almighty Lord. This is the country where I have to live. But I only came here, wantedly I came here. It's okay. By His grace only everything happened. Whatever the present life I have to do fully. Krishna says, you have all the rights, all the power to work only in the present. You do not have any right to get the future. Why? Future belongs to me. You getting the point or not? Future I will take care. Krishna gives assurance that future I will take. You do only in the present. How should I live? Krishna says, you focus your attention in the future, in the present work. Don't worry about the future. But in our case, when we do work, our attention always goes to future. You getting the point? Attention shifted from present to future. Present means karma. Future means fruit. Krishna says, that fruit is for you. Why you are looking at it? No, somebody comes and takes it. What should I do? Somebody takes my fruit. Krishna, nobody can take your fruit. Why? You are the karta, you are the bhokta. The system I made like this. Whoever is doer, and he is going to enjoy his own karma, phala. You getting the point? Scientific connection. Nobody can take. You do your work. Give full attention. Okay? Bring full efficiency. Don't worry about this fruit. I will take care. This is my responsibility to bring the fruit to you. Getting the point or not? Have we got it?
Yeah. Yes.
Krishna never told that, don't look at this. Don't have it. Even though you don't like it, it will come to you. You getting it? Oh, what I tell you, when action do, there must be reaction. You just come with me. Any action, if you do, it brings a reaction. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
This is scientific law. Action brings reaction. So, action is perfect. How will be the reaction? Perfect. Action is imperfect. How will be the reaction? I don't do anything. Where is fruit? Fruit will not be there. No action. Therefore, no reaction. The action is perfect. Reaction is perfect. Action is imperfect. So, Krishna says, this is scientific law. You just do your work perfectly. You get fruit perfectly. Actually, I want to give you perfect fruit. Therefore, I keep telling that focus your attention on work. When you focus your attention completely on work, you will be completing the work perfectly. You get job satisfaction. Bonus, you are getting the fruit also completely. Actually, you are getting bonus extra. But what you do your work full attention, you get the satisfaction. Or you become skilled work. You get the point or not? In our case, what happens? We are not skilled work, always thinking about us. Always thinking about us, attention is here. We lose our attention here. There is imperfect work, imperfect phala also comes. We do not have any satisfaction also. Satisfaction is not there, imperfection is there, and phalam also imperfect, and we started worrying also, disappointment also. Why? Whatever I expected, I did not get, disappointment, worries, everything. So we make our life sufferings, full of sufferings, pain. Krishna says here, I tell you, the Karma Yoga secret is, you do your work. Don't even expect thank you also. Don't expect any appreciation. Go completely you do, because you have the proficiency, you studied, you have graduation, completely involve the work, do your work. Definitely I tell you, you get everything. Why? Your work speaks. Many times, who has done this work? No need to bring our pataka or flag. Who has done this? The work speaks, we are not speaking. No need to I have done it. The words, who has done this? Many people are coming and asking, hey, who has done this? Work speaks. Getting the point? So Krishna says how to get the complete fruit. The technique he says, how to get complete fruit. He never told that you should not get the fruit. Fruit will come to you only. Why? The system is like that, the universe. Therefore he says that don't have your attention. The attention should not go there. You have attention only here. If you lose your attention to the present, okay? Anxiety for fruit. You are not getting this also fully, you are not doing this also fully. You make your whole life inefficient life. You getting the point? A super secret. Krishna should have told like this. Actually in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna should have told like this. You do your work, I will bring your fruit. Clear? But Krishna's little, the philosophy there. So philosophy it will be little twisted. Murukku madri. The murukku twisted. You getting it? So it is. Karmanyevadigarasya mapareshu kadasana. You do only duty, don't worry about, don't have attachment, that created so much of confusion. Still we are not able to. After reading Bhagavad Gita, you do not know why Krishna told like this. But Krishna is a very good person only. Why he told like that? It's impractical idea, actually practical idea. How to make yourself very efficient, how to make country very efficient. The secret is kept in Bhagavad Gita. You getting the point? You should have told, you do your work, I will give fruit. No problem at all. Everybody is following this Bhagavad Gita all over your university would have taken it. Are you getting the point? Because this philosophy you have to tell like this only. Karmanyevadigarasya mapareshu kadachana. You have only in right, you do not have a right in the fruit. How? I will not. Karma, I will do karma, I should not worry about fruit. And our manager also studied, our CEO, he also studied this. Only you have a right in the fruit, not in the karma. You work 30 days just to go to the home. I may give you salary, I may not give you salary. But you follow Bhagavad Gita? Yes sir, I studied. Then only do your work, don't worry about food. You getting it? Possibilities to misunderstand the concept. But actually speaking, when you just rearrange it, the thought and you understand, actually speaking, karta only gets a bhokta, become bhokta. You are full fruit. You getting it? So don't worry about it. Our attention, so instead of attachment, we can say like this. Instead of attachment, we don't like the word attachment. Sorry, detachment. Detach from fruit, detach from fruit is irritating. How can I live with detachment? Detach. Then we will detach. Somebody falls. Somebody falls. We are not going and what the helping, detach. This is their karma, they are falling. Don't wash your clothes, detach. Don't tie your hair, detach. Just go. One chapel somebody is taken. Take one chapel and go. Detach, sir, carelessness, that is carelessness, you misunderstand detachment. You should discipline, clean, all perfect. Make your life according to our Shastra. But what Krishna says, attention should not be there, that's all. Attention comes because we have anxiety towards the fruit. We don't have the fruit, it's for you an alpam. Krishna says alpam. Chennai language only here used. Alpam na kripana. Kripana palahetava. Don't, that is for you only. Do it. Whenever we do not have attention, when we alpam. Krishna says alpam. How to get fruit completely is a secret given in Bhagavad Gita. How to get complete fruit. How to involve the work. How to get job satisfaction. How to excel in our work. All the techniques are kept in Bhagavad Gita. Apalakankshibhi yajnaha vididrishto yajyade karta yashtavyamevedi manaha samadayasa satvikaha. So his sattvika yajna is doing without expecting. Fruit is for me one. It cannot go anywhere. It cannot go anywhere. Everybody's doer will get the fruit of their action. Simple. This is what Newton brought. Actually, this is Bhagavad Gita idea only Newton brought in the recent days. 5,000 years back, whole Bhagavad Gita is talking about karma theory. Action, reaction, equal and opposite is Krishna's theory in Bhagavad Gita. Getting it? The remaining part will continue tomorrow, okay? How many slokas? 12 slokas, 28 slokas. Ayyo, when you finish? We can finish, don't worry. All teacher knows how to finish. Okay? So remaining parts of tomorrow we are going to see 3 kinds of yajna, 3 kinds of tapas, 3 kinds of dana. The conclusion part is, we will do it. Okay? So anyway, you have come 3 days, you have to come tomorrow also. Then only you will get fruit of the yajna. Okay? Yajna phalam is there. If you don't come tomorrow, I will tell you. Therefore you have to come tomorrow, okay? Because when you come 4th day only, you will get all fruits of this punya phalam. Otherwise you will not get to complete punya phalam. Will you come tomorrow? That time, the space is little changed. The Prakash will tell you. The time and the space. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaye Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.